Which matters more for our future, intelligence or compassion? It is the choice that defines the world we leave behind. Your answer today shapes tomorrow. Without further ado, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable judges, respected teachers, and my dear friends. I am Chelsea from MTsN 1 Kota Malang. And today, I speak on a theme that can change the course of our lives. Compassion as the seeds of tomorrow. Right now, we are living through an empathy drought. According to UNICEF, in 2018, 1 in 3 students worldwide experience bullying on a regular basis. 1 in 3. That number is not just a statistic. It's a classroom. It's a hallway. It's a child wondering whether school will be a garden of safety or a desert of cruelty. Every day, our words and actions are seeds that grow into something meaningful. There's the good seed, planted with kindness and watered with care. It blossoms into trust, peace, and friendship. Yet, there is also the bad seed, sown in anger or indifferences. It grows into hatred, fear, and loneliness. Here's the thing. Which seeds are you planting? Now, before you answer that, allow me to tell you about the bad seeds. A bad seed can be a cruel nickname that sticks forever, a rumor that spreads without care, a joke that cuts deeper than intended. Bad seeds look small when we drop them, but they grow roots deep in someone's heart, and the light inside them begins to fade. Sadly, I have seen that light fading up close. When I was in elementary school, I had a classmate, soft-spoken and very kind, who was never the loudest in the room. Her quiet nature, for some reason, made her a target for bullying. I remember feeling a knot in my stomach as I considered whether to intervene or not. But then I realized that staying silent meant allowing the bad seeds of cruelty to take root and grow around her. Whispers turned into laughter. Laughter became insults. Insults became isolation. Her world turned into a barren desert of loneliness. One day, I saw her crying in the hallway. At that moment, I had an option: to walk away or plant a good seed. I chose to plant, not because I was fearless, but because compassion is not just a feeling. It is a decision. I told her she mattered. I told her she wasn't alone. I invited her to sit with me at lunch and ask others to join. It was a small act, a tiny seed. But good seeds multiply, and small acts can create big changes. She smiled at it. She made new friends. She joined activities with confidence. That day, I learned a life-changing truth. A single good seed can grow into a forest of hope. So, what does this teach us? The greatest crisis in our world today isn't lack of intelligence. It is lack of compassion. Because intelligence without compassion creates sharper insults, louder rumors, and colder systems. But intelligence with compassion builds bridges, heals wounds, and protects dignity. Our faith reminds us of this truth. Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 245, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا فيضاعف له أضعافا كثيرة صدق الله العظيم. Who is it that will lend Allah a good loan so he may multiply it for him many times over? Scholars explain that this good loan is kindness, mercy, and act of compassion. When we reflect on Allah's beautiful names, Al-Ghafar, the most forgiving, and Al-Afu, the pardoner, we learn that forgiveness and mercy are not luxuries. They are responsibilities we must carry into every interaction. The principle of tabayun, to verify before judging, teaches us to protect dignity, not to destroy it with careless words. This is how we plant good seeds. But knowing isn't enough. We must act. So, how do we plant the seeds of compassion on purpose? I believe there are 3 fields where our seeds take root. First, the field of home. Families are the first gardens. One word of encouragement is a good seed. One harsh word is a bad seed. Parents and siblings teach the first lessons of empathy. Apologize when wrong. Forgive when hurt. Water those seeds early. Second, the field of school. School often measure intelligence, but rarely measure compassion. Yet, a school without compassion is like a garden without water. Teach empathy alongside equations. Teach listening, apology, and repair, just as we teach grammar. Build systems that protect compassion, peer support groups, counseling programs, and anti-bullying rules that actually work. Do not leave kindness to chance. Organize it. Nurture it. Third, the field of internet. Online, we plan faster than we think. A like, a comment, a share, each is a seed. Before posting, ask, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it merciful? Choose to stop a rumor instead of spreading it. That is how we pull weeds before they take over the garden. Some may ask, what about intelligence? Do we not need it for the future? Oh, yes, we do. Intelligence is the tool, but compassion is the gardener. A clever mind without a kind heart is a machine that cuts without care. But when intelligence serves compassion, it designs classrooms where no one sits alone. It writes policies that protect the quiet. It builds technology that shields the vulnerable. Now, picture this. A school where the loud protects the quiet. A class where mistakes are met with understanding, not mockery. A community where every child grows with confidence because they feel seen, loved, and safe. This is not a dream. This is what happens when good seeds are planted every single day. So, I leave you with one question. Every word, every action is a seed. What will you plant today? I invite you to take one small step before the day ends. Send an uplifting message online to someone you care about. Let's turn inspiration into practice with this simple act. I am Chelsea. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.